You've been told to stay grounded, but no one explained how, or even what that means. When your insides feel like waves, grounding isn't about being calm all the time. It's about being rooted, even when things are swirling. In this video, I'll show you what true emotional grounding looks like and how to build it from the inside out, one breath at a time. There's a difference between grounding and being numb. True grounding connects you to your body so that you're in alignment within yourself and you feel it. You feel it from the base of your tailbone all the way up through the top of your head. It's like a steel rod that runs through your center that aligns everything and gives you strength. It's that strong core, that center, that you know everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Numbing is more like a false stillness that disconnects you from your truth. Numbing is like running away rather than facing or dealing with what you're feeling. And numbing doesn't serve anybody. It just postpones what is inevitable. At some point, you have to get to that place of being grounded, or you will just be floating around in life. And that doesn't work. Another thing that doesn't work is the advice that you get about being grounded. Most of the time, it's too, I don't know if you say brain-oriented, logical. That's the word I'm looking for. It's too logical because it's not dealing with your emotions and your spiritual side at all. And it's dismissive of the state that your body is in. And it's just coming at it from a place of logic. Calm has to feel safe. And that is an emotional and spiritual state. It's not something that you can tell your brain and it goes, okay, well, I'll make you safe. It doesn't work that way. If you don't feel it and you aren't embodying that sense of safety, then the calm that you get for a moment won't last. Real grounding feels different. It's a steady center. It's like I've said before, when you're sitting and you're in alignment or you're sitting to do meditation, it's like all your energy is pulled down and centered to be rooted. And that's what your strong center is, what your steady center is. It's not a frozen shell that if you crack it, it's just going to disintegrate. And that is the place that a lot of women find themselves in right now, is don't tap it too hard or it will crack and then it will all just fall to pieces. You're looking for that calm center. So always focus on picturing that your energy, when you're unclear, when you're uncertain, it's just floating around. And I want you to energetically just grab it all and pull it down to your seat and feel that groundedness and tell yourself, I feel safe in this moment. And when you do, you'll feel your shoulders go down. You'll feel that energy center you. And when you breathe and you focus on breathing in and breathing out and doing it slowly and calmly. So the slower you breathe, the better it is for your nervous system, because it signals to your nervous system that you're safe. When you're breathing fast or you're breathing shallow, that tells your nervous system that you're on alert, that there's a panic, that you're not safe. So there's 60 seconds in a minute. If you can breathe in for 6 and out for 6, then you're only doing that 10 times. So that's 5 breaths per minute. You can tell my math is very simple. I have to think about it. It's 5, I think, 5 breaths per minute. Yes, because that's 12 seconds each. So 5. So when you've slowed from maybe an average of 15 breaths per minute, and now you're only doing 5, then it's just physiology that your body slows down and feels safe. So that's something that I would highly recommend doing. And like I've mentioned before, if you do self-soothing, just rubbing from your shoulders down, just like this, and even you can say to yourself, I feel calm, I feel safe, I'm okay, I am in my body. That's another thing you can do. You can be emotionally in the moment and emotionally honest without collapsing, because it actually makes you stronger. When you are real, when you are honest, when you are open and allowing and vulnerable, that is strength. That is true power. And it will change the way you feel. There are also what I call micro reunions with yourself that you can do, that are short, sacred rituals that anchor your clarity and your truth. And you get to decide what those are. You know, some of it is journaling, meditation, sitting in quiet and enjoying nature. There are so many different ways of doing it. And when you do these things, calm becomes your baseline then. Not a performance. It's not something you're trying to do or an act you're putting on. It's the bottom. It's the floor. This is your new floor of the least that you are is calm. And then everything else builds on top of that. So what we're doing here is we're building a new base. We're building a new foundation. We're building that floor level that in your old life, who knows, it could have been that calm was like way up here. And now you're like, no, calm is now my base. And that's where I live. And you're getting there a little bit at a time with each one of these things that you do, each one of these videos that you watch. It's a process. So what's one practice or moment that actually helps you feel rooted, even in chaos? And please share that in the comments so that other women see it as well. And if this helps you redefine what grounding means, click like so it can reach other people so that YouTube will show it to more women in the same place that you are. And next, we'll explore why you don't feel like yourself anymore and why that's not a problem, it's a passage.